Hello. How you guys doing today? So like I usually say, it's either good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are watching me from. Welcome to another episode of Women in Real Estate with Goodness Usman. By the way, Happy New Year! Yes, this is our very first episode in the year 2022 and I am excited. I hope you are excited as well. Yes, we started this talk show late December 2021 and we're waxing stronger. So yes, welcome once again to the very first episode in the year 2022. I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who had been watching this show every time we put up a new episode. We really appreciate you all. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm gonna get into with it is the very first time of watching, coming across this channel and coming across this talk show. Welcome to the show. Yes, you have missed out on the other episodes, so I would encourage you to go back and go check out the other episode. Of course, the links of the previous episodes will be on the description, so just go click them and go watch them so that you can just learn more and of course join the conversation. So the idea is everything we're talking about on this show is based on my opinion, so there's no right or wrong angle to it. Okay, you might have a different opinion from mine, which is okay. So yes, if you don't agree with some of the things that I'm talking about on this show, please visit comment section, put it in the comment section. It doesn't matter what it is, just express yourself. So like I usually also say that the show is for you to learn and for me to learn, so we're here to educate ourselves. So it's not like my own opinion is the best opinion. No, it doesn't work that way. The whole idea of the show is that we come together and just talk about these common things that affect or that should add value to us as women. So it's a conversation. So yeah, I haven't said that. I hope I've cleared that. Hell, please don't come and think that everything I say here is the final. I come here to come and show you that I'm the all in all, I'm the wealth of knowledge. No, you're not part of. I might not even know as much as you can know. I'm just here to share these things with you, and then please, you too, do me a favor, share your idea on the topic that we discuss in the comment section. And then it makes the world a bigger place. It makes it a better place. Amen. You get what I'm saying? So, straight into the topic of today. My ladies, are you ready? Let's talk about why women will succeed in real estate investment. Again, disclaimer. On every episode, I always try to put a disclaimer out there so that it will not be a case of thinking that goodness is here to come and be a feminism. No, it's a bit bound. It's not like that. Don't come and think that this show is strictly to come and teach women to do bad things. No. The essence of the show is to educate, entertain, and enlighten women as to what they can do in terms of from their self and their family in terms of real estate investment. I hope you understand now. Yes, so that don't get it twisted though. It has nothing against men. It is just purely we educating ourselves. All right, so having said that, today's topic, like I said, is going to be on why I feel women will succeed more in real estate. Like there are natural traits, there are natural talents that we women have that it makes it kind of an advantage, or it is an advantage for us. When we go into real estate investment, we will succeed more. Remember, I also told you guys, so I'm also an investor, apart from the fact that I'm a realtor. So whatever I'm saying to you here is some of the advice I will be giving here is also one of the things I'm using, or I'm giving you from experience. You get it? I'm also a woman, so yeah. Yes, as women we have this inborn, God-given talent that is going to help us when we decide to be real estate investors that men do not have. And that is why I want we women to use that to our very advantage. Show you. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to add the sauce to it. So that it's not going to be boring. I want you to laugh. Yes, we have a lot of natural talents, natural traits. Just like the men also have some inbuilt talents from God that will also be an advantage to them. We women also have it, but because we do not know, then we don't use it. So ignorance, they say it's not an excuse, right? But Shomo, if you're not aware of something, you're actually not aware, right? And you shouldn't be judged for it. Even though they say ignorance should not be an excuse, but then when you're informed, when you're educated about something, when you're empowered about something, when you know about something, you know that you have a power in a certain area, you can now use it. So again, some of the reason why this talk show is all right. So I've penned down a lot due to research. I've penned down a lot of these talents, okay, inborn that we have as women. That is an advantage for us. But I'm just going to mention 3 today because I don't want it to be too long, okay? And then subsequently we'll talk about the rest. All right, the first one is empathy. Yes, women we have empathy. Naturally, we have empathy. Okay, now you might disagree as a man that not all women have empathy. Of course, yes. Everything we talk about here is not because you're a woman you must have it. No, there's no such thing. You get, but it's almost like I can say averagely you will find it in women because we are women. Let me be a bit what's the word now? Let me deviate a bit or go this angle because of our hormone, right? So what differentiates a woman from a man? Part of the things is the hormone. Men don't have hormone, we do. Okay, so that kind of, I don't understand the scientific angle to it, and I might be wrong, but I feel personally that also is one of the reasons why we have empathy. Now, you might also be wondering, so Baoni empathy show my work in this case. Okay, should get like you're like, so I don't get it. Why is she talking about empathy? How does empathy apply? All right, so in the world of investment generally, no matter how you look at it, empathy is needed. Now, this empathy, because women have empathy, it can be used in so many ways. Okay, you can use it to be a good negotiator rather. You can use that empathy to be a good negotiator. Okay, now when you're negotiating a property, you can use it to your advantage. Empathy comes, the advantage of having empathy in this business, in terms of being an investor, a lady investing in real estate, has so many angles to it. It has so many angles to it, and I do not want to really break them down subsection. So we're going to talk about, we can have another episode where we talk about, but seriously, empathy is one of it. Then the second one is the ability to multitask. Okay, I'm going to stress on this one. Now, if you look at it naturally, women, we have the ability to multitask. Men cannot. Yes, we have men who try to multitask. Don't get me wrong. That does not really come naturally. But for women, a lot of women, multitasking comes naturally. Let me give you an example. A woman is a mother. She's a career person. She's a sister. She is a friend, she is a wife, she is so many things. And we have the ability to keep everything together even when it's going sideways sometimes. You know, but men seems to not be, averagely, men can't handle more than 2 things at a time or more than 3 things at a time. So you see men doing one thing at a time. They face it, they focus on it, they succeed on it. They succeed in it. Do you understand? Do you know it's so difficult for you to find men who are fathers, who also have a career, and who also is going to school, and they thrive in the 3? Something will be missing. But it's so many, you will find so many women who are nursing mothers, at the same time going to school, at the same time trying to build a career, at the same time trying to be a wife, among other things. And this kind of somehow find a way, we kind of find a way to just put everything together. If you're a man, you're watching this, I'm sure you will agree with me at this point. A lot of men look at it that, how do you guys do it? I don't understand how women do it. How do you guys put it together? 1 minute you're the mother, the next minute you're stepping into a boss, the next minute you're stepping into the shoe of a student and all of that and all of that. That's why you see most women will tell you, oh, they bagged a master's degree, they bagged a PhD while they were nursing child 2 or child 1 or that. And people like, oh, amazing, a mother and a graduate, you know. And how do they do it? It's a natural thing. It comes naturally for women. And that's also one of the reasons why when a woman sets out to achieve a goal, trust me, in the most short period she will achieve it if she set her heart to it. Because naturally, women, we can multitask. So that natural ability that we have to multitask is also an advantage for us when we want to become an investor. So if you want to become a real estate investor, it's also an advantage. You get it? So you can multitask. It means that you can be a real estate investor, you're a mother, you are running another business. So it's easy for you to 1 minute want to invest in real estate, you're checking out your investments in real estate, and then you're moving your life forward as a mother or as a single person or as a career in another career, and then you're probably a student somewhere or you're starting. You see women run 2, 3, 4 businesses at the same time. Yes, and they succeed in it. Not that they don't, they do. Okay, so the ability to naturally multitask is also an advantage. Now, you might now say, is it that multitasking skill can be learned? Of course, there's something in life that cannot be learned. So, is it that you have it as inborn? Because we're just talking about the inborn thing. It is easy for women to multitask. Way more than men. That is not even subject for well, let me not say it's not subject for argument. You can, of course, you can contest it. Give me your points. What do you think? Am I right or wrong? So the third point is natural instinct. Now, this is also not to say that men don't have natural instincts. Please, like I've said, on this show, anything we say, it's not to put down the men. No. This is it is not like that. It's just for us to, women encourage ourselves, and like I said, I'm a woman and I'm an investor in this market, and I want more women to invest. So yes, this is me encouraging women. All right, so the natural instincts, women tends to have powerful natural instincts. In fact, where you will know that women have powerful, you agree with me that we women, we are very powerful when it comes to our instincts, is motherhood. You know how, let me digress, or let me give you an example now. You know how you as a child, you're just somewhere and you're going through stuff, you're not feeling fine, or everything is not working for you, and all of a sudden you didn't tell your mom about it, you didn't say a word to your mom, and your mom just calls you and asks you if you're fine, or asks you, kilo share, show her okay. The Yoruba people in the house, have you seen that situation? I'm sure you will agree with me. You've seen so many situations. Your mom will just call you out of the blue and ask you, are you okay? As in, are you fine? She'll show up when we're okay. You don't share the bami sorrow. You'll be like, mommy, go sing concon. I'm okay. I'm alright. Nothing is wrong. And she'll be like, no. Are you sure? You're sure? You're like, I'm sure. Then she keep pestering you. And at some point, when the pester you have too much, when she goes, the pestering you have much and much, you now go, I tell you, you're okay. And then, I said it, that something is wrong. Where did she know that something is wrong from? Motherly instinct. It's not just motherly instinct. It's a natural instinct that we women have. And it goes different ways. Even as a sister. You just see your sister, you as a guy, you just see your sister out of nowhere. These things just come naturally with women. We women. Even I've seen situations where even the female staff to a male boss can tell that you're going through stuff. You men that have female friends, you just out of the blue, they just, a wife to a husband just say, some men, some very smart men, they will tell you, why my wife says, listen to her, when my wife tell you this thing, listen to her, those are smart men, because they know that they understand this principle that I'm talking about, that even we go natural instinct. You get it? Yes. So those men that understand this principle that I'm talking about, they follow it. So because we have this our instinct naturally as women, coupled with the multitasking nature, we will do fantastically well when we go into real estate investment. So if we are endowed with all of this, the question I asked is, or the question that comes to my mind is, so why are we not using this gift that we have? Remember I said earlier that ignorance sometimes is the problem, which is necessarily not an excuse. So why are we women not empowering ourselves when we are blessed with this? Why are we leaving it for the men only? I mean, it's okay to, but in fact, like I said, you don't even have to do, it's not a case of you trying to even invest, a married woman now, it's not a case of you trying to invest on your own. It's a case of you having this knowledge, this in-depth knowledge about real estate, and then encouraging your husband to do it together as a couple. But you see some cases when the woman do not know anything about investment, she's so, ignorant of the positive advantage of investing. When her husband comes and say, Madam, baby, let's invest in real estate, she's sometimes the cases are she's indifferent. She changes nothing whether you're investing or you're not investing, or she just goes, you let that please leave it, let's go on holiday. I'm not saying holiday is wrong, I'm just saying she won't ginger, she won't pursue, she won't encourage, that's the word I'm looking for, she will not encourage the man to pursue more real estate investment, to own more real estate investment, because as far as she's concerned, she doesn't even understand, she doesn't even see the need to it, she doesn't understand the benefit or the advantages. Okay, maybe an overview, general overview, she understand one house there and there. I've seen this happen firsthand. When men have this hunger to build an empire, they want to really keep wealth for their kids or their family, but the wife does not, she's completely off. So anything you're saying, they're just like, this is enough, what is it? See, he bought one, please, madam, he's not buying, he's okay, he has 2 plots already, what's he doing with it? My land, what's the advantage? You just understand from the angle that, okay, she doesn't really understand. So, but if you change the table, or turn the table around and put it with a woman who understands fully the advantages and the benefit of owning real estate, then it's a different ball game. In fact, as she's the one pushing her husband, because at home also, when a man wants to invest in real estate, some things they would have to sacrifice. The woman will go through a lot of sacrifices in that period at which the man is investing. Now, if the woman does not understand, it's not on the same page, it's not usually easy for the man to do what he wants to do, okay? So, having the wife being educated about the importance of real estate is usually the best. Because then the two of them sync, they're on the same page, the couple sync and they're on the same page, and then they can, invest as many as possible. In fact, I realized from my experience of working with a lot of Nigerians in diaspora that, of course, because of the laws of the system that works there, a lot of couples buy properties together, right? And which makes it good. But you still see that at some point, the wives still do not understand the importance of why they have to buy property, especially in Nigeria. They be like, Nigeria of all places. Why are you buying in Nigeria? I've seen so many cases where the wife says, I don't know why my husband wants to buy property in Nigeria. Are you the one telling my husband to buy property in Nigeria? I don't want. I understand. Because of course, a lot of things factors form that, right? That's she not agreeing to Nigeria market. If it was in London or US market, of course, she would gladly, because of the system here and all of that. So anyways, I've just said that these 3 points, number 1, the empathy, the multitasking, and the natural instincts that women have is a very massive talent, inborn talent that most women are blessed with. And I feel we should use it to work to our own advantage, and then go into real estate, own as many real estate as possible. So yes, if you're a lady watching me or you're a man watching me right now, tell me what you think. Do you agree that this is an advantage? Maybe this is not even the advantage I think. Maybe you have a different angle to it. Please put it in the comment section. Let me know if you agree. If you're a man, you agree with this, let me know. And then, of course, the whole essence is that you will invest in real estate. It's to encourage you rather to invest in real estate. Most importantly, as a single person, because what I went through as a single lady, I'm still a single lady, but I mean, when I was much in my 20s, what the mentality I had, I only wish if I could turn on the hands of time and I had a better education and I had a better insight then to what I have now. What I have now, if I had known it when I was in my 20s, trust me, hey, I might be called a rich woman by now because I'm going to have a lot of rental income by now. But anyway, when you wake up is your money, right? So yes, moving on. But I'm really, if you're a single person or you know a single lady out there who is basking in success, who have access to some funds, but the person is not looking into investing in real estate, please connect them with me. Let me advise them. Because you know, Yoruba normally says that oh, tomode bari akara lo finje. Oh, translate that to me for me now. He said that the money that the child see first, he used it to shop akara. Baseball. He used it to shop baseball. I know you guys know what I'm saying. I mean, you know, when you're single and young and you're making money, sometimes if you don't have the right tutelage, you don't have the right mentorship, you don't have the right set of people beside around you to lead you right as to what to do with your money, you will just squander it. You know, you will squander it, and when you look back, you can't really pinpoint what you have done with the money. And then they are, most of the time, they are free and easy money. And then when you now keep growing up, it gets tougher to make money. So yes, if you're single, irrespective of whether you're a man or a woman, please, and you're watching me, or you know someone single right now, a single young person, smart person watching this now, or you know someone rather that is single and smart, please send this video to them. Let them watch it. You need to start investing now. When you start investment early is better. Not that you cannot, and serious, there's no timeline at which you can start investing. That's the truth. You can start investment in your 60s. Just like we say that when there's no timeline to starting a business. We know even the world-known billionaires who started investing, they're making it in life at 60. But what I'm saying is, it is way better if you can start early. Then you can retire early. And then, you know, build a life for yourself and maintain the lifestyle you want, create the lifestyle you want, and then build an empire for yourself. It's always easier when we start younger. You know, just like when we say that going to school early, the advantages and all of that. So yes, it doesn't mean if you're single, you shouldn't risk. It's not an excuse that I'm single or I'm young. Why should you? I was advising a young girl the other time. She's like, auntie goodness, I ain't telling me about real estate investment. Real estate investment is for old people. He said it's for old and married people. But yeah, everybody care. Old and married, bo. Who told you that? I mean, it took me hours to talk to this girl and say, no, he said, all I think about is my shoe, my bag. Auntie goodness, leave the matter, please, leave me alone. It's for old and married people. It's for people like you. You're old. I mean, I see this girl. She's making me feel old. Do you know how many young people have the same mentality that this young girl has? They just believe that, why would they do real estate? And I'm sure that it's not even a Nigerian thing. I'm sure even kids that are born abroad, they feel like, real estate, you know? So let's encourage young people, your kids, to start teaching them how they can. I've said it in one of the episodes before that even parents, this is one of the reasons why women need to be educated about this real estate investment. It's also so that they can pass it on to their kids. Because you can't give what you don't have, right? So you can advise them adequately. As children, you start putting those things. It's just like when you know the word of God, you know what the Bible says, and then you're instilling the word of God in your child. If you don't know it, how do you instill it? It's somebody else that's gonna instill it for you. Abi, if the person is gonna instill a bad thing, you wouldn't know. It's when I know that I know what I know. That's when I know that what you are telling me is wrong. Because I know it. If I don't know it, I don't know if it's wrong. I will just take it that what you are saying is right. But when I know that I know what I know, and you tell me about what I know, I will argue with you that what you are telling me is wrong. So knowledge, whether we like it or not, is key and it's power. So please, irrespective of your age or your status, whether you're a man or a woman, it is important that we try as much as we can to cultivate the habit of investing, owning a piece of real estate. I will end this episode saying, real estate investment is our journey. Until you decide to make it a journey, then you're not yet a real estate investor. Yes, go and check all well-known investors. It's a journey. So it's not a period, it's not a seasonal thing, it's not a periodical thing. Yes, you can do it periodically, but maybe, okay, you say this season, this period in this year, yearly period, I would invest this certain percentage. But it's a journey. So you will do it at different stages and levels of your life. Okay, so some people have this mentality that no, once I buy one or two and that's it. No, if you really, if your purpose is to use real estate as a vehicle to generate wealth, to create wealth for generation of born, to build empires, to earn passive income, all of those, then it's a journey. Okay, you have to treat it as a journey. All right, honestly, I can break it down. One of my favorite mentors, of course, is Mrs. Madam B Awoshika. Now she's a perfect example, right? She's sitting on the board of First Bank PLC. She's a super amazing woman. She's one of the top women killing it in this country. Now, Mrs. Awoshika, in so many seminars, had advised women to own as many real estate as possible and own it collectively with their husband, which I agree, like I said earlier. Now, she had told us so many times how beneficial real estate had come to them, and how the benefits were more because they made it a journey. So while they were giving birth to kids, they invested in some properties. While their kids at some age, they invested. So they had projections as to what they were going to use those properties for. So imagine you have a child in the age of 4 and maybe 5, or they are below 2 kids or 3 kids below 10 years. And you now have a projection to invest in a property that maybe when they are at the college or start university level, this property should be able to take care of their tuition fee. For those of us in Nigeria, even those in diaspora, so it's not all the schools that are free, Abby. It's not all the schools that are free. You get? So that way she was able to plan, they were able to plan the education of their kids at different levels. So there was no emergency when it comes to paying school fees. In fact, there was a time she said they had 3 kids, and the 3 kids entered, it was 3 of them or 2 of them entered into the university in London. And they were going to pay tuition fee at the same time. You know how it is, right? When you have to send a child from Nigeria, they live in Lagos here, and they are going to be converting money to pounds, naira to pounds, to pay tuition fee in London. You get it? You want, those of you in UK, you can imagine how much that is, right? And that year, according to her, was financially cash. When it comes to liquid cash, they couldn't in any way afford it. But thank God for their proactiveness. Thank God they had, she said her husband is this man that is a serial investor, real estate investor. She said, thank God they had their life planned out using real estate as a vehicle as well. That he just looked at it and said, okay, which property will I take and all of that. They sold, I think, 2 or 3 properties thereabout at that period. They look at the ones that had matured for that they had planned that it would have been matured for that purpose. They now sold those, I think, 4 properties. They sold them. You know what he did with it? He paid the tuition fee, I think, for 2 years or 3 years. The school should not ask him for school fees. Do you understand? And covered some major bills. So that's a whole lot of peace of mind. The first time I listened to that tape, I'm like, oh, God. So apparently, if they had not planned their life that way, they would have been in deep mess. So the option would have been, okay, their children were not going to go to their dream school, in their dream university. So they will probably just end up in one university of, I'm not saying any university in Lagos, Nigeria rather, is bad. But I mean, there's a difference. If you dream that your child should go to, even in Nigeria, even some schools are still more expensive than the other. So we all have dreams for our kids. So it's not bad for you to want your child to go to one of the Ivy schools. So they wanted that. I want my children to attend. I didn't attend. I went to Polytechnic. I went. So they had that dream, but they could achieve the dream at that time because they had planned that journey using real estate. So no matter how you look at it, it's to your own advantage. As a woman, whether you're single, you're married right now, you have kids, you don't have kids yet. it is to your own advantage to move into real estate investment, understand how it works, and I can help you. I'm in the perfect situation, I'm in the perfect position rather to help you. So yes, please, you're watching this video, call me. You're a woman, you're a man, you want to start your real estate journey, please call me. You have started, but you want to understand how the market works, the market trend, this new year, the projections of the market, where are the places that are emerging places that you can invest in. You just want to understand and then start the journey. Please call me. Let's have this conversation. I will put all the cards on the table and advise you accordingly. I have wealth of experience to advise you accordingly, honestly. And of course, my experience is still growing. I'm still learning. I'm still talking to the masters in the game. I'm here to be a master in the game, okay? I'm still talking to masters. I'm still learning every day. I'm still reading. I'm still learning, of course, on the job. So yes, you should call me now. You should send this video to people that needs it. Help them. This should be your gift to them in 2022. See, the secrets that you found, some of you in 2021 actually did a lot of investments in real estate. You made fantastic decisions, but you kept it to yourself. Don't keep it to yourself anymore. When you know something, you see something that is empowering you, share with your friends and family. Just like this video now. Share it to them. A lot of Nigerians in diaspora are looking for people to trust, and I am one that you can trust. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's been all shades of information. It's been insightful for you. Like I said, put it in the comment section if you agree, if you don't agree, if you have a different insight to it, you have a different angle to this topic that we have discussed today. Put it in the comment section. Let me learn from you as well. It's more interesting when we have the conversation in the comment section. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like this video. Help me show me some love. Like it is a new year, so show me some love. Subscribe and turn on your notification button. I'll see you guys in the next episode. But for now, my name is Goodness Usman. Of course, I'm your fab lady realtor for Nigeria 24/7. So like I said, see you on the next episode. Don't forget, the show is Women in Real Estate with Goodness Usman. So right now I say, oh, double.